separate your clothes between your carry-on and your check-in luggage. Now, I have to admit, okay, out of maybe 1,000 segments of flight or full trips, I had my luggage delayed only one time. That was because of a massive storm, and somehow we landed at one place and they didn't have time to empty the luggage from the plane, and then we went on the second plane and they just didn't make it. Or sometimes it would be because, you know, the transition is very, very fast in between two planes. One plane is late, you have your connection, they didn't have time to move your luggage. Sometimes these things happen. They're rare, but it happened. Personally, I always still do that. I will take the stuff that I'm going to use immediately upon landing inside my carry-on, if I can bring it on board, of course. And I'm going to put everything else in the main luggage. However, I always have a set of clothes or two inside my carry-on for change, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, you can end up, for example, in having to land in a different destination because of a storm, because of a mechanical failure or something. You'll need warm clothes, you'll need cooler clothes. Maybe if, like I said, your luggage is delayed, then you end up over there with no change. It doesn't really matter if you don't change your clothes for 2-3 days. I mean, you're not going to die from it. You can air them if you have to. But the point is that you will, if you have something special, need your clothes, like presentation, for example. What if you don't have your suit? You go for a business meeting, you fly in pajamas because, of course, you know, it's light and easy and it's more comfortable in a long haul flight, like 16 hours. But when you land, then you need immediately your suit for something, then what are you going to do? But that's the point. Also, especially, and I'm not going to fat shame here or anything like that, but if you're really corpulent, okay, if you're really tall, and you fly to a country where people are generally thin and small, like in Hong Kong or China, whatever, right? You may not be able to find yourself something that will fit you. And that happened to basically my neighbor on the seat when we were entering Hong Kong like 10 years ago. The guy's a massive fellow. He's British. He's just landed in Hong Kong, and whoops, a few hours later he had a presentation. Well, luckily for me, I knew a tailor, and the guy managed to fasten him a suit very quickly. But that's not typical. You know, if you don't have that asset, then you're in trouble. So always carry that kind of stuff. If also like there's a mechanical failure with the plane, they will leave your luggage in the plane, and they might just give you a voucher for the hotel. So you want to have what you would need, like your medicine and whatever, at least for a few days in your carry-on. Always do that. Trust me, it's going to be really worth it.